Hello, everybody. This is Dr. DeShava with your weekly announcement. So this is going to be an announcement for week 3. I am a day early, excuse me, as I have meetings in lab tomorrow. Normally I post these things every Friday, but I want to get this done so I'm also not late getting the announcement to you. So here is the announcement that you will see. Please, 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 did I say please, please, look at every word of this announcement. Read it thoroughly before you email me questions. I don't mind questions at all. However, I try to put these announcements and information together for you in order to answer your questions ahead of time. Okay? So your first lecture exam, just as a reminder, is Monday, September 14th. It will be online. You could take it at home or in the computers in the library. I know some of you had to do that. It will open at 9 a.m. on Monday, September 14th. It will close at 11:59 p.m. Monday, September 14th. So it's only open during those times. You could take it anytime between 9 a.m. and midnight. However, once you open it, you must finish it. You must access the exam through that Respondus app that you've already used. You go in through the app, follow the directions out to scan your work area, and take your test with that Respondus proctoring system. The topics, once again, I know I repeated this, but just making sure you got it, are Chapter 1, 2, and 3, and only the part of Chapter 4 that covers epithelium. I'm trying to break it down a little bit for you. So for week 3, please read the notes, watch the lecture for week 3. We will review week 3 in tissues in person on Monday. If you're in the in-person class, we have a little bit of chapter 2 to finish up as well. Now, in addition, please watch the entire tissue lecture. You could do like half of it this week coming up, because we'll do half of the tissue lab this coming up in lab, and then the second half the next week. But I would start getting into that. It'll help your tissue lab make so much more sense, because tissues are just a little bit confusing. And once again, repeating things and going over it is super, super helpful. There will be a lecture quiz online for Chapter 3. Please note, it will open Friday, September 11th to Sunday the 13th. Don't forget your quiz for Chapter 2 is due this coming Sunday. So we're overlapping a little bit. Please, if you get confused about the announcements, all you have to do is go up, guys, and I've got the dates right there at the top. So this is week 3. This doesn't start until the 7th. You've got to complete week 2, obviously. Make sure you get that quiz in for week 2 by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Okay. Now, in week 3, in addition to the content, there is a 10-point quiz. Here's your chance for a little extra credit. Okay. Rules and Respondus rules and environmental scan. It's open now. It must be completed by Sunday, September 13th. If you complete it by the due date, I give an extra point, giving you a total of 11 points. It's open book. You can look at the notes. I want you to review the notes because it gives you the rules to follow while taking the test with Respondus. You do not need to use the Respondus app for this quiz. This is an open book quiz. You may use the notes given to you. I'm going to show you that in just a minute. In lab, there will be a lab quiz on the material you learned in the first lab you attended. Workbook preparation is due in lab this coming Monday, September 7th, for weeks 3 and 4. So this is not tomorrow, Friday. This is starting next week. Your first lab exam will be week 5 of the semester. It will cover everything that we do in lab, excuse me, from the beginning up to and including tissues and skin. Okay. Now, that's the written announcement that you'll get. Here's Chapter 3. You can see it's entitled 7 through the 13th. Okay, here's the directions. Here's the prep. Don't forget you have to work ahead for week 4 prep and bring that to lab. Here's your PowerPoints, the PPT files. Here's your lecture video. Okay. Here's your quiz. You will not be able to see it until Friday, September 11th at 4 a.m. I don't know why I picked 4 a.m. I just do. It'll be due by September 13th at 11:59. When you can't see the quizzes, it means they're not open yet. Here's the Respondus Rules and Environmental Scan due September 13th. This is open now. You could take this any point, but make sure you review these rules before you take the test. Okay? This quiz is an open book quiz. You can use the notes. By taking this quiz and submitting it, you agree to the terms in the following document. If you're found in violation of these terms while taking an online exam, you will receive a 0 for that exam and an academic warning. You may use these notes to take the quiz, and once you finish, we will add 1 point, giving you 1 point extra credit. The environmental scan is key. So I'm not going to sit and read this to you, but this should be thorough and slow and look at the entire area. And I give you options for laptops and iPads. You can add anything else you want for that in order to prove that your area is clear of any notes or supplemental information. You must take the exam at a desk or a table. If you cannot, be sure to be in a chair or clear bed with nothing around you. The desk or table must be completely clear of any objects other than your computer. You cannot have food, drinks, vapes, notes, books, etc., or your cell phone. You may use a blank piece of paper. You must show both sides before you begin. Keep your eyes on your computer screen. If you're consistently looking away, you'll be flagged and checked for cheating. The room must be quiet. If you need to, you can laugh if you want to. You could go into a bathroom on a chair if that's your only option and lock the door. We have a student who did it. It worked. You may not have earbuds. You may not have your ears covered. If you do wear a head scarf for religious reasons, by all means, just email us and you are permitted to do that. If you will please, though, just show your ears to show that they are empty. That will help. If you need a female to review your video due to religious reasons, please email us. We are happy to do that for you. The webcam must focus on your face. Do not sit in front of a window. It creates a glare. After your environmental scan, you may not leave your computer. You may not reach for any objects. Follow the directions below to scan the area. Please abide by these and you will not have a problem whatsoever taking your exam. These are easy and straightforward. Here's your review questions that are optional, and that is the week 3 work. As always, once you review this, if you have any further questions, let me know. Otherwise, we'll see you next week. Have a fabulous weekend. Take care.